Hey, Wingnuts and Company. So, did a little something because I had to get rid of my old one. I figured I'd get another one. So, let's introduce you to the new one. I don't have a name for it, but we'll fix it. There she is in all her glory. It was cheap. Facebook Marketplace. Kind of seemed to be all there. Besides the little doors I made, and I got to repaint. And do some flat black instead of gloss black, and yeah, got a couple new parts for it. Got this there. It had a big hole knocked out of her. It had a trike kit. Took that off. I put my big tips on there. Didn't do a real good job of welding them, but good enough for what she is. Paint's a little boogered here and there's, and I put in some screws just to make sure they don't fall off. They're missing a couple tabs. Also got a new windshield put in this thing. The other one was not in the greatest shape. I got my beverage holder, custom made, TDR Auto and Fab right there. I put my phone mount up, got that ripping and rocking. I cleaned the front wheel. I really don't like the covers. It did come with the covers like they normally have, but just kind of my thing. Clean the rim, paint her up a little bit, make it look good, and make she shining. Got a new front tire. Back tire is good enough for the rest of the season, maybe even in the next season, so I left that. I did have to replace the rear wheel bearings. They were smoked. I took it for a little test drive when I first got it, and yeah, it wasn't the greatest. So replaced those, got that done. I also had to make a foot pad. This is the rubber I had laying around. Should do just fine. Glued it down. It's nice and tight, ain't going nowhere. The other side is still there, but see, it's all black. This one's got the speckle rubber. No big deal. Same with this side. Put a couple screws in just to hold the old panel on, make sure it stays on. A couple screws, not bad. Can barely tell. But yeah, I had the luggage bags off. I readjusted all the locking mechanisms on them. They had big gaps, barely holding on. So got all that done. Took off all the stuff I didn't want, and kept all the stuff I did want. I tightened up the backrest here, that was all loose. Got that done. This bike is a no options motorcycle, literally. No radio. Somebody put some speakers up there. Somebody put some speakers back there. Got a different kit. And there's a little radio under here. Just a little booger. Has this little guy here so you can, volume and control what you want to listen to. And yes, I had to get the window with the flapper. Gold wing life. Sometimes it gets too hot. No reverse on this one, which kind of stinks because these bikes are pretty heavy, and yeah, reverse is really nice. My old bike had reverse. Yes, it's missing some stuff, and they put some tape there, and I'm not really worried about it. It's not too often that I go up with that one, because of the heel kick. But yep, toggle switch here. That's to run the cooling fan. For whatever reason, that didn't work, I guess. This thing had a couple lights. It still has the lights in here, but it has some green ones up in here. I took those out. Not really my thing. I don't want to get pulled over because having wrong lights, wrong colored lights in wrong places. The fork seals look pretty decent. They're not leaking. I don't know why, but that's all good. This bike also has no no rear suspension air. There's no pump in this thing. Like I say, this bike is a no options motorcycle. Cruise control. Most of them have buttons for cruise control. This one does not. Yeah, like I say, it was a low dollar motorcycle. It was low dollar for me, and whoever bought it when they bought it, it was low dollar for them too. But that's the new whip. That's the new ride. I don't know what to do about a name. If I even name it, I don't know. And truthfully, when it comes down to it, this bike is for sale. I will be riding it until it sells, more than likely. And if it does not sell, keep it around for when company comes up, when we go travel the wonders of northern Michigan. But all in all, not a bad ride. I think in total on this bike, with the new windshield, new tire, bearings in the back, couple lights, light bulbs. Forgot to tell you, I got some super bright light bulbs in there. They're pretty good. Oil change, odds and ends, little things. I'll say this whole bike in total is probably about $1,800 to do. That's without the time and effort of actually putting it together, but just parts wise plus the bike. So all in all, not a bad little scoot, and like I say, it is for sale. And I'm gonna be driving it until it sells. I have another bike in mind. But all right, guys, with that, just want to say thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging in there. If you enjoy this video, there will be a lot more to come. Got some riding to do before winter comes. We're going out of state here in just a little bit. That's one of the reasons why I'm getting this bike and getting it going. I'll be taking a Tennessee trip again. Go ride through the mountains and all that with a couple buddies. Please like, subscribe. Yeah, I hope you like it. I hope I earned your subscription today, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.